treat each one like a painting, you know, and every single performer that comes into the makeup trailer is like a blank canvas, and you create this look, and it's very exciting. And Scott and I talk quite a bit about incorporating, which is very, very important to note, incorporating the decomposition and what the walkers look like into the storyline. It's not just a zombie walking around and coming out of the muck just for the heck of it. There's story behind every single one of these characters. There's one coming up in the second half of the season that was kind of like that as well. And the one thing that Scott always says to me is, like, they're not Ray Harryhausen, like they're not supernatural, so if there's a skeleton that's moving, it has to have anatomy and muscle. And before I got into makeup effects, I was pre-med, so I was going to be a doctor. I just figured it'd be more fun to do it fake than real. So if anybody needs their appendix out, I got you covered. But it's one of those things that because I studied anatomy and biology, the level of realism that we put into the sculptures, where the muscles attach and where the veins and the arteries are, it is something that we take a lot of painstaking effort to make look realistic. And it's the same thing with I'm throwing it back over to John here, because aging props, I mean, you have no idea, like a prop comes to set, and if it doesn't look like people have been using it for 2 years, that doesn't work. So just like the detail that goes into every single makeup, John and his team has to put the same level of detail into aging something to make it look like it's been around for...
But every detail is like that. You see Andy's face there with those black Band-Aids underneath the blood. I mean, that's a detail that went down to the finest element. I remember us choosing those Band-Aids for 2 weeks before we came up with the actual concept of how I put it on a doll head in 20 ways before we all came to the makeup people to even start working from there. And Greg's people with those Walker makeups, you know, he's being very humble about that. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours that go into that shot right there. Hundreds of hours of design and build, and then the application. The trailer is unbelievable that holds all those pieces in there, and every one of those is handmade. Every piece. And that is incredible.
I could talk to you guys all night. I swear to God, I'm serious about that. Yeah. But we want to give you guys a chance to ask questions.